Ksenia Sobchak, a Russian, what do I call her? Media person, blogger, TV host?
No, she's a con artist. There's a special word for people like her. So she's a daughter of the person who put Putin in power in the 90s. They were washing hands together and money too. She competed with Putin when Navalny was jailed last time. She was a technical candidate. But yeah, she's a very, very professional propagandist who knows how to play naive, controversial, and hot.
So the story is she escaped from Russia recently, and on occasion of her escape, she started selling this merch thing, this hoodie, which says "Мир ловил меня, но не поймал," which
the world was catching me.
The world was trying to catch me, but it didn't.
It did.
It didn't. And okay, so how do I put it? This quote, it belongs to Grigory Skovroda, which at least we learn it in schools. He's like a first, yeah, he was
philosopher.
Yeah, like the first Ukrainian philosopher, at least who we know of, who published some books, basically. And yeah, it's basically this is his was a monument of him in front of Kyiv Mohyla Academy, where he studied. And Kyiv Mohyla Academy predates Russian education as a whole. Like we
are talking about 17th century.
Yeah,
these are Cossacks' money. There's this, I know the history of Kyiv Mohyla Academy, that some people donated money, others raised it through kind of funds. So it was a very capitalistic process, as it would be done today in Manhattan. So like that was more progressive than the times of socialism. People just knew how to make things happen, and they created a really advanced university. The other one was only in Vilnius, so there were two of them. There were lots of migration, and Lomonosov, who famously became a scientist in Russia, he studied in Kyiv Mohyla Academy before St. Petersburg University opened.
Yeah, he basically went to study in Kyiv before going to Russia and establishing like entire education thing there, basically on a model he got here. And why am I why is it so interesting that Russians stole something again? It's because in exact same day when Sobchak put out her merch sweatshirt, Grigory Skovroda Museum in Kharkiv was bombed by Russian Air Force. So there is like a museum dedicated to this guy, who Russians, I think they tried to claim this as their own. Yeah, and they destroyed the museum. Plane went and targeted it.
It's really interesting that all Russian ideology is based on literature, and they tried to appropriate Skovroda before, as they did with other authors, but with him it's really hard to do. There is nothing really Russian about him. He didn't speak Russian because Russian was not yet a literary language. So,
like, to put things into context, Russia was not a thing yet. Basically, there was no country named Russia on the map. Areas on the north of Kyiv were not calling themselves Russians, and areas like Kyiv and Western and Southern were calling themselves Ruski. Yeah. What is it, like 100 years from that, or 50 years from that? Peter the Great, the first emperor of Russia, came and just, okay, we are renaming our Muscovite state to Russia, to tell everyone we are Rusin, and not these guys. Yeah.
Not Mongols.
Not Mongols. No. Not Finnish. Not Mongols. Not everything. Not anything. We are ancestors of this thing.